my kitchen, and today we're gonna get into this homemade veggie raviolis. That's right, we're making spinach raviolis today, and you know I'm not with the chit chat, so let's get started. First and foremost, we're gonna start off with the noodles, and all you need is a cup of all-purpose flour. You're gonna need 2 large eggs. You're going to need 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. You're going to need 1.5 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. Okay? So, go ahead and put your flour right here in a bowl. Kind of make it like a little pile. And we're going to make a little hole like this. Dig a little hole like that so that your eggs can go right in the middle. Let's crack these eggs. Right in the center. Okay, let's go ahead on and add our salt. So that's 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, add that right there like so. Okay, and this is going to be 1.5 teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil. Yes, honey, we're making this dough from scratch. The pasta from scratch, okay? The pasta dough. Alrighty, so we're gonna take our fork. I like to bend my fork because I'm gonna use this fork again when we do like the little, you know, indentions for the raviolis, and I'm gonna show you all that in a minute. So let's go ahead on and kind of mix your egg mixture in the flour in the center real quick. Add a little bit of flour, mix it up, add some more flour and mix it up. Add some flour from the side and mix it in. Yes, honey, elbow grease is needed for this recipe. So easy. Add your flour, mix it in. Add some more flour from the side, mix it in. That dough is starting to form. Okay, so let's just mix it all in. Alright, and this is my fun part. I like to go ahead on and get my hands dirty. So I like to go ahead on and give it a little TLC with my fingers. Get that dough mixed up. Comes to show you guys, you do not need that pasta machine to make this pasta. It's very, very simple. I'm going to show you how to do it by hand from scratch with your hands and just a rolling pin, okay? That's all you need to make this dough. And I already got my little cleanups, you know, going to be real easy because I done laid some saran wrap down on the counter. Make my little cleanup real easy. Okay. All right, and so now once everything is combined, what we're going to do, we're going to knead this dough, okay? So you're going to knead this dough for a little bit until it gets kind of smooth looking and it doesn't look flaky. So that's all that I'm doing. Let me go ahead on and show it right here. Let me take it out of this bowl and show y'all how to knead the dough. It's okay if you don't put every little piece in, that's fine. Okay? So yes, got some stress, go ahead on and knead some dough, honey. Great stress reliever. So let's say kneading dough, you knead it for about, you know, 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to do it in less time because, you know, I know how some of y'all attention span is. You know, a lot of people don't like to wait for anything, but anyway. So you just knead the dough, you knead the dough, you knead the dough. This is how I knead the dough. I just flip it around and push down and go back and forth like this until it gets smooth. It's starting to get smooth. See how it started to get smooth? I have like a lot of extra dry pieces that I'm probably not going to use, and that's fine. You just toss that to the side like so. Boom. And you keep kneading this dough. And it's going to get smooth, okay? It's going to get smooth. So I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. My weekend was fun. I had fun. Yesterday was crazy, but I'm back at it today, feeling a lot better. I had a massive headache yesterday. I was like, oh no. I can't do Creed's Kitchen with this headache. As you can see, it's starting to get smooth. Yes, you're going to do a little elbow grease, but that's fine. Get a little workout. As you can see, it's getting smoother. See, when you've been making stuff from scratch for a long time, it don't take that long to knead. But if you're just starting out, then it might take you a little time to actually get the dough right. Okay? Alright, let me see here. And you know when it's done because the dough will start kind of like bouncing back. So when the dough starts kind of like bouncing back, then that's when you know you're done. So make sure that you guys follow Creed's Kitchen on YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so that you know when I upload new content. We're almost there, you guys. All right, you guys. Here you go. Here you go. Let me do a little bit more. Because after you finish kneading the dough, you're going to put a little olive oil on top of it. And then you're going to wrap it up in saran wrap. And then you're going to put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. But you know, your girl got that covered because you know how I do my little TV magic. I'm not going to let y'all wait for 30 minutes for the dough to settle. No. I already got some already made. Okay. All right. So this is how the dough will look. Let's do the finger test. See how I do the little finger test and it kind of like poofs back? That's when you know your dough is ready. Alrighty, so with that being said, voila, look at you, look at us. We done made some pasta dough. That thing is kneaded real good. It feels bouncy. We did a finger test and it bounced back. And now we're going to add a little olive oil. Let me get my saran wrap. Some more saran wrap. So we can wrap this dough up. And we're going to put it, again, we're going to put it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, okay? Because you have to let the dough settle. You see how the finger indented and came back? It's not as deep as it was. That's when you know that your dough is ready. Okay, it's the same way when you're making when you're making bread or you're making like cinnamon rolls or whatever. Make sure that that dough bounces back right back at you. So I just, with that little finger indentation, I just add a little bit of olive oil right there. Just a little tiny bit. Okay, and we're going to massage that thing, okay? That way so the dough won't dry out. you put a little olive oil. Alrighty. And you wrap this thing on up. And we put it in the refrigerator, okay? So you're gonna put your dough in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. Alright, so I already had some dough already, you know, done up. Let me clean my station real quick, you guys, and wash my hands, okay? You know how I do. I gotta keep my hands clean and washed. Even though it's gonna get back dirty, but that's alright. That's alright, that's alright. Okay. So, after your dough done, you know, set for 30 minutes, it's gonna actually turn out looking like this. And so we're gonna go ahead on and roll this little dough out so that you can get the form of the ravioli. Okay? Hold on, let me put this up too, guys. Take that to the side like that. Like that, like that. Okay. Now, let's roll this dough. Oh, got a little hole in my saran wrap. I thought that was going to be an easy little cleanup. I guess I have to wipe that down. I'm telling you guys, once you get used to this right here, it will go by so fast. I'm telling you. You'll be shocked how easy it is to make raviolis. So you really trying to impress somebody? Be like, baby, I can make more than spaghetti. Let me go ahead and make you some raviolis real quick. They're like, what? Raviolis? And you're like, yes. Okay, so what you're gonna do after you kind of like flatten it out, you're gonna fold your ends up like this. And then you're gonna flip it over so it can kind of give you like a rectangular shape, okay? And then you're gonna roll it. Yes, it's a lot of rolling, but it's so worth it. It's so good. It's so good, you guys. And you're gonna try to get this as flat as possible, okay? Get your noodle as flat as possible. That's all I'm doing is getting it flat. Sometimes I like to hold it to stretch it, because you know, when it's been resting, it becomes real stretchy. The noodle does. It's almost there, you guys, too. You want it real thin. You want your noodles to be real thin, so when it hit that hot water, that hot boiling water, it don't take that long for it to cook. The thicker your noodle, the longer it takes to cook. Because you want to make sure that it's cooked all the way through, okay? So try to get it as thin as possible. And we about there right now. And we there, baby. And we there. Yeah. See how I stretched it out? And boom, we there. Look at how thin this is. Yes, yes, perfecto, perfecto. Alright, so I already got some noodles already made. So, now, let's go ahead on and I have my salted water for the noodles once everything is put together and the filling and stuff is made. So now we're about to make the filling, okay, you guys? So I'm going to add a little bit of extra virgin olive oil to the pot, just a little tiny bit. You're going to add your garlic, your minced garlic. I just add a little bit like this, not that much. Gonna add that to the pot. You're gonna add your whole bag of spinach to the pot, because you know spinach don't cook up to nothing, so add the whole bag, okay? Don't be stingy with it, add the whole bag. Turn this up and get it going. And let me wash my hands and kind of rehydrate these noodles real quick. So we got our garlic going. Let's go ahead and add our spinach. It don't take long to make this filling. It's real simple. Trash. Add a little water, a tiny bit. Smells so good. Alright you guys, so I'm going to go ahead on and add my Creed's Kitchen seasoning, which is my all-purpose adobo seasoning. Also my Creed's Kitchen salt and pepper seasoning. Again, like I said, the spinach does not take long to cook. Very simple. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so once this spinach cooks down just a little bit more, I'm going to put it in this bowl here, and then we're going to add our ricotta cheese, okay? This makes it real yummy and smooth. Okay, so the spinach is done. Go ahead and just add this to the bowl. That's right, I get everything, honey. Yes, I waste nothing. I'll go ahead and transfer my noodle water right there. Get that boiling. Okay, I'm bringing it on over here. I'm gonna add my ricotta cheese. About not that much, just enough so it can get kind of creamy. Let's see. I'm gonna drain some of my water out on this spinach. Yeah, the ricotta cheese. Spinach produces a lot of water, you guys. Okay, so now let's add that ricotta cheese. There we go. Ooh, it smells so good. Okay, so I kind of like mine's creamy like that. You can add, you know, more or less depending on what you like. That's how I like mine's. Put my cheese up. I like to go ahead on and add some Parmesan cheese in there too. I just sprinkle mine in there. Stir it up. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so this is when you grab your noodles. And we're gonna fill. It's time to make the raviolis now. So you just take a little bit. Put it down. Okay. This part kind of got dried out, so put it right there. And make sure you add just enough space so that you can go ahead on and, you know, create your raviolis. They already kind of had some moisture on it, so normally you take your little egg wash and you go around the edges like this. Okay? Super simple, you guys. Super simple. Alright, so you take your fork and you just press down like so. Now I'll take my, you know, my little pizza cutter to make the perfect size that you want. Okay, and we have our first ravioli. Yay! I like to go ahead on and sprinkle a little bit of flour on it. It's so good. It's so good. And you can be like, oh yes, I will be doing this again. So simple. You know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? You know what ingredients you're putting in. You know. I should have went ahead and made some of these raviolis, you know, ahead of time, but I wanted to show you guys how to make the filling and everything, so I didn't make the raviolis ahead of time. And you just repeat the process. You know what I'm saying? Just repeat the process. You might not use all your filling, and that's fine. You can save the filling for another day, you know. You can also go ahead and you can like pre-do these too. Like go ahead and make your raviolis, and then you can put them in the freezer, and then when you're ready to cook them, you can take it out the freezer and, you know, drop them in that hot water and put it in your sauce, and then boom. I forget. Keep on forgetting the egg. Why y'all not reminding me? Krishanda, the egg wash, the egg wash. Y'all supposed to remind me. I thought y'all was on my team. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you just make sure you always add that egg wash, okay? That's like the glue. Alright. Super simple. Like I said, I'm trying to get these done really fast. If your fork get kind of like stuck on your dough, just add a little flour and it won't get stuck. It'll come right up, because sometimes it gets sticky and your fork kind of gets stuck. So make sure that you guys are following me on my IG, that's cri.kitchen. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, you know, how I get down in my kitchen. Because your girl be cooking, your girl be baking. Yes, all of that. All of that. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but beat, toot. Sometimes you gotta congratulate your own self. You understand me? Celebrate your own greatness, okay? You dig what I'm saying? And I just put flour up here, you guys, so it just won't get sticky. That's all I'm doing. Just sprinkle a little flour, sprinkle, you know. Flour bay. Boom, boom, boom. Because we knocking these raviolis down. I wish somebody could